We're about 10 days from the Simpsons season, and a lot about the season just got leaked online, which includes the key art and a view of the map and a good amount of skins that will be coming. So I'm going to give my thoughts on what I see on the key art, what skins we know are coming, pretty much everything that's got leaked. And I'm going to be honest, I was pretty hyped for the season. I was trying to remain positive because there's a lot of negativity online about it before people even knew anything about this season. And these leaks honestly got me more hyped for the season. Now, of course, all this is just going to be my opinion, so be sure to let me know yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start with the biggest news of them all, and that is the key art that dropped today, which really gives us our first look at the Simpsons season. And this revealed a lot, I'm going to be honest with you. First, we're going to cover all of the skins that are on this key art. So we got Homer Simpson here. I love that he's got his normal Homer classic look, which still makes me wonder, why is Peter Griffin the only one that has just a completely different look? Still love that skin, but would have loved an original look for Peter Griffin. Also, we can assume that hammer that Homer Simpson is holding will be his pickaxe. He's also holding a remote, and I will talk about that here in a little bit, because this could have some hints at the lore. Then to his right, we have his wife Marge, who has her classic hair. They're not changing her hair at all, and she has her original look as well. And I think it's pretty funny that she is holding a pickaxe vacuum. Well, I'm assuming that's going to be a pickaxe and not a melee weapon, but who knows, right? Then to the left of Homer Simpson is going to be this Peely skin. This looks cursed. I expected them to do a Simpson Peely mashup, I'm not going to lie. I just feel like it was so obvious. Like, he was already 75% there to looking like a Simpson skin. He just needed a different face design and a cell shaded look, and that's what they gave him, and it's wild. The Simpson eyes on Peely, like I mentioned, is cursed. Then we got another mashup skin. This one is going to be for Fishstick, and this is mashed up with Blinky, which explains why he has the 3 eyes on his head. I think this one's pretty cool. At first look, I definitely like the Fishstick mashup more than the Peely mashup. Also, a quick note about both of these skins is they're holding Fortnite weapons. So Peely is holding the Thunder Pump Shotgun. I think that's so sick. One of my all-time favorite shotguns in the game. Looking forward to using that again. Then Fishstick is holding what I thought was the Scar, but it also could be the Striker AR from Chapter 5. Now with the Striker, those were bullet drop weapons, and I don't think this is going to have bullet drop. I imagine this is going to be a hit scan, just like the rest of Chapter 6. So I imagine that's going to be the Scar there, but you never know, it could be the Striker AR. But now back to the skins, we have Mo over there to the left of Peely. And what I love about this is we also have Mo's Tavern. Honestly, love that so much. I'm really glad they included the Tavern and Mo in general. Also from a leak, it looks like Mo will not only be a skin, but he'll also be an NPC on the island, which I'm super stoked about, because if you watched my Simpsons Skins We Need video, I mentioned that I would love to see Mo as a skin and an NPC as well. Then in the middle of the key art, we can see Bart there. He's going to be in a mech suit similar to Morty. I was really hoping for a Bartman skin. Who knows, maybe that'll be a variant style. But I'm assuming this is the look they're going to go with, because they're pretty committed on the siblings having the mech suits. Because you can see Lisa back there playing the saxophone, and she has a mech suit on as well, which I kind of like, because if you think about it, siblings Kit and Kat have mech suits in the game. And now Bart and Lisa, also siblings, are going to have mech suits. At first glance, I will say I like Lisa's mech suit more, but I definitely need to get a closer look at them. Now to the far right of the Fishstick mashup skin, you can see Krusty the Clown there, the GOAT. I am so glad they're making him a skin. They're not mashing him up. We get the Krusty the Clown skin. That's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to run around the island with him. I think this season is just going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be chaos. It looks like they put a lot of effort into this season, which I really appreciate. I mean, we got a whole map for the Simpsons theme season. I think that's really cool. I'm honestly really liking what I'm seeing so far. And speaking of that, we got Ned Flanders up in the air gliding in, and I would assume that is his glider there. Now it kind of looks like bread, and at first I was like, oh, that might be for like the white bread joke. So there's this thing with Ned Flanders where he dips plain white bread into a glass of water to kind of just show how like simple of a person he is. But the color of the bread there kind of looks like wheat bread, so it might just be like the design of the art, right? And maybe it is still white bread, or at least like a reference to it. Now the location there is Birdie Mart, so I'm guessing that is replacing Quickie Mart that you would see in the Simpsons show. Also another location, you can see Durr Burger in the back. I think it's going to be fun seeing that return. I'm sure Homer's going to be stoked about that. You can see the Springfield sign in the back, and then you can also see the power plant. So I'm assuming that we will get Mr. Burns as well. I feel like it'd be weird to have the power plant and not Mr. Burns at some point. Also, you can see a contrail with Hope gliding in on the far left. Now, I talked about there could be some possible lore for this season. If you look at Homer's remote, you can see parts of a zero shard on it. So it seems like Homer might have gotten some piece of a zero shard somehow. I don't know if that's going to play into the live event that we're about to get, or maybe a second zero shard landed on this Simpsons reality. And it looks like he's just having fun with it. It looks like he's just rifting in donuts. You can see one in the top left, one in the top right. It looks like one flew into the Birdie Mart, one flew into Moe's Tavern. So we're going from the dark presence to Homer just rifting in donuts. That's Fortnite for you. I'm not gonna lie, that's Fortnite to a T in my opinion, where we just go from one random thing to another, and I love it. That's the kind of stuff that I love about this game, to be honest with you. Also, the green mountains are looking really good in the key art. And then of course, I can't forget, we can also see Scratchy in the car with Toon Meowscles. It seems like he'll be a skin as well. That's gonna be awesome. Now, this will most likely just be an emote for Bart, but we can see him riding the skateboard. Could also be a glider. Would also love if we finally got a skateboard item, and I feel like that would make complete sense with the Simpsons season. But like I mentioned, it'll probably just be an emote and possibly a glider for Bart. Honestly, super stoked about the key art. This got me really hyped. Really glad to see a lot of these skins. Glad to see we're getting Marge. Glad to see we're getting Krusty the Clown, Moe, Ned, Homer, Bart, Lisa. I feel like these mashups are pretty predictable, but they're cool to see. I'm really hoping to see some creative mashups throughout the season and some more characters as well, like Mr. Burns, like I mentioned earlier. And I feel like if we got Scratchy, we need to get Itchy as well. Now, as I mentioned, there was also a leak for the map, so we kind of got like an aerial view of it, so you can see where the power plant's going to be located. You can see like where part of the town is going to be. You can see where there's like a farm location. Maybe it's the old Simpson farm. I doubt it's the Christmas tree farm, but maybe it could be, or it could be like the Cheddar Barrel farm. There's a few farms in the Simpsons, so I feel like there's some options there. It looks like a farm to me, so that's what I'm rolling with. It looks like we have a housing area, and I'm assuming that's where the Simpsons home is going to be. Ned Flanders' home as well, since he's their neighbor. It looks like we're going to have a lake into a river that flows through the map as well. I like that to break it up a little bit. This map is mainly going to be different shades of green, which I'm pretty cool with. Reminds me of like early chapter 1 and also chapter 2. And we're going to have like a sand landmark or a sand POI as well. As of right now, the names haven't been revealed yet, so I'm curious to see what they name them. Just overall, really looking forward to this map. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I think the season in general is going to be fun. Like I mentioned, I think it's just going to be all about chaos and fun. And while I was making this video, it was actually leaked what the battle pass is going to be. It's actually going to be Homer, Marge, and Ned, and then the two mashup skins, and then most likely Bart and Lisa will be a bundle together. I just wanted to throw that in at the end because it just got leaked as I was making this video. But there you have it. Those are all the leaks that we know of so far. Overall, I'm pretty stoked for this. I think it's going to be really fun. Looking forward to run around this map as like Homer, Marge, Ned, Krusty. I think it's going to be a good time. I do think it's crazy all of this got leaked like 10 days early. Knowing most of the Fortnite community, the hype will die off and then people will be bored of the season like 3 days in because we're going to know pretty much everything about the season before it happens. But either way, I'm still going to have fun with it. Looking forward to the season. And I think this key art is really, really cool. But there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the leaks and the key art. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.